Hi, this is PR Sundar. Welcome to Post Market Report sponsored by FII and Delta Exchange. And global cues were not really very good because of US inflation jitters. Yesterday, the US markets fell and most of the Asian markets were down. But despite that, SGX Nifty was actually indicating flat with mild negative. But as and when the markets open, as usual, unusual. And what happened yesterday? The same thing happened today. Yesterday I told you Nifty is likely to trade between 17,400 to 17,600 Nifty future, but it was trading with a huge volatility. And today morning also I said the same thing, and today also exactly the same thing happened. And market opened and then was trading above 17,500, then came down and went close to 17,400. I think the low was 17,435. And then from there again it shot up very close to 17,600. So 17,400 and 17,600 seems to be an area where there is a lot of tug of war is happening. And yesterday FIIs have sold for more than 1,000 crore. Then you know which stock to short: HDFC Bank, Kotak Bank, ICICI Bank, Axis Bank, all the private sector banks, and along with HDFC also. And anyway, Nasdaq was down. So anyway, we were not expecting IT stocks to outperform, but surprisingly TCS was outperformed today. And look at the HDFC. Yesterday afternoon, I remember seeing it was trading around 2,860 plus, and today it was 2,800. So this 50 rupees, 60 rupees move in index heavyweights like TCS one day, Infosys another day, Reliance other day, HDFC one day, making markets, like very, very, very jittery. So there is no surprise today also FIIs have sold for more than 1,000 crore. So one thing I like about their consistency, consistently they have been selling for the last 10 weeks and still they are not tired. So they are so enthusiastic to sell into the markets. But however, domestic institutions have bought less than 400 crore. But even without domestic support, the markets recovered. And in the evening, the IIP data came, which is at 3.2%. But I think ahead of US inflation data, nobody bothers about any other data in the world. Now come to the very important issue. What happened to the US inflation data? The people expected inflation to come around 6.8%. It came exactly at 6.8%. The first thing is that I really don't understand many things. Somewhere I read, so Baltic Dry Index fell 50%. So therefore inflation should be better. And now the inflation has come like this. And then that is not a bigger surprise. Even bigger surprise, everybody said if the inflation come at 6.8%, market will crash. But as soon as this news came, the Dow future shot up by about 100 points. And even before coming to this, it was trading around 100 points. Now shot up another 100 points. Now Dow future is trading more than 200 points higher. And when the inflation is higher, the people said the growth stocks will be hammered. But even the Nasdaq future is higher by 150 points. So one day, one of my friends came and asked me, sir, I'm looking at this issue. I'm totally confused. So what to do? I said, if you are totally confused, you just calm down and sit quietly and think logically. Then he said, sir, if I keep quiet and then think logically, will my confusion be over? I said, no, you will be even more confused. So people talk all kinds of logics. If the inflation is higher, the market will fall. But the inflation data came higher, but the market is shooting up. So that is the market for you. So stock market behaves like this. if you can remember what I said today morning, I'm expecting the US inflation to be lower, not 6.8%. But even if it comes at 6.8%, so there is a possibility market may go up, and then they will say, whatever this bad news, it has already been factored in. So that's what the people say. So today exactly the American analysts will say the same thing. Yes, inflation is at 6.8%, but why the market is going up? Because that has already been factored in into the prices. So I really don't know how to see which issue is being factored in into the prices. So anyway, so though the US inflation is higher, like as feared by many people, the US market's not falling. And just because the Nifty has been trading violently between 17,400 and 17,600. So I will look for Nifty future to cross 17,600, 17,620 so that I can turn a little bit bullish. But nowadays, nobody bothered about the bullishness. So we are happy as long as there is no bearishness. So we are not expecting Nifty to go to 18,000 or 18,200, but we are happy if the Nifty is not going to 17,000 and 16,800. So let us see. Right now everything looks good, and usually when the interest rates go higher, and usually the gold price will have to go lower. The gold and interest rates are inversely correlated. But surprisingly, even the gold price is moving higher. So, you know, the markets are like women. It's going to be very, very difficult for you to understand. So, right now SGX Nifty is also trading slightly above 17,600. So, let us hope Monday we open with some positive bias. So, until then, so enjoy your weekend party. Hope you enjoyed watching the video. Thank you for watching.